see that despite the law about distracted driving using hands-free devices, it really hasn't slowed down the distracted driving crashes in Arizona.
People still checking them for
Yeah.
social media, their apps. Every time the doodle comes through, they're all about checking it for the text.
Yeah.
Only when it comes to handheld phone use have we seen, even still, just 25% drop in usage.
But the people who are still doing it are crashing into things.
And
Because the number of distracted driving crashes has not decreased.
and they're weaving, they're crossing the lines.
So basically, the only people who are abiding by the law
are the do-gooders like you.
Well, they're the ones who were actually good at it in the first place.
Yeah.
They're the ones who weren't causing the crashes.
Or people who just don't check their phone, don't have their phone on.
2023, 3,275 people were killed and nearly 325,000 people injured in crashes involving distracted drivers. Texting drivers twice as likely to crash as non-distracted drivers. I'd say even more than that.
It's a good reason right there as any to put the phone down.
And yet we don't. And you made mention of the ding.
Yeah.
The bing, right?
Mhm.
Oh.
I think it's a dopamine hit.
I think you're exactly right.
I think you hear that, and you're like, I got to check my phone. Somebody needs something. Could be a friend, could be family, could be an appointment. Got to check it.
And we don't want to miss out.
No.
I mean, for Pete's sake, somebody texted me while I was driving. Certainly, they knew I was driving. They must have texted me for a good reason because perhaps I need to go pick something up before I go home. Maybe it's my wife, and she says, we need milk.
Got to get the milk.
I got to get the milk. I mean,
what happens if you get home and you don't have the milk?
My God.
You're going to get flogged.
So I think we've got that. We're afraid of floggings.
We have FOMO, big time. I also think it's habit, too. When you're sitting at home and you hear the ding, you can just check it.
Yeah.
So you hear the ding in your car, you just check it.
So Pavlovian.
Yeah, and we rationalize
We've
it,
been
too.
trained.
It's only going to take a second. How unsafe can it really be? I didn't crash last time I did it. I didn't crash the time before that.
You hit it, and Becky Lynn was talking about this earlier too, where especially as cars are doing more and more of the driving, your car will do a lot of the stuff where it will keep you in the lane.
Like
it will center you.
Full self-driving adjacent, yeah.
It's certainly got adaptive cruise control, and it's got stop and start cruise control, right? So
Curve
even if
assist, all kinds of stuff.
all that stuff, right? So it's got all these different things, and as more and more of these cars are hitting the roads, and mine's a couple years old, has those things as well, which means that the cars that are even a couple years older than that are going to have them. So more and more people are getting these things in their cars. Cars are making us feel safer. And I think there's an illusion there that we're safe behind the wheel. And I think driving has become, honestly, too easy. It's become so simple, and we overestimate our own skills. Consider, I made mention of they won't stop you in the valley unless you're going 85.
Yeah.
They won't do it, right? And we have legislators who literally write these laws who then go out and do 85 in a 65.
And then they try to cite their own immunity.
I don't have to follow
why
the laws.
they should be let off.
I don't have to follow the laws I wrote because I got immunity.
I got a badge.
So
a little sticker.
But I mean, isn't that an overestimation of one's skill?
Mm-hmm.
I can take this vehicle. I can take a pickup truck with a high center of gravity and a heavy weight, and I can go 85 down the freeway. And I feel like I am invincible. Mm-hmm. And driving's gotten too easy. Because it's gotten too easy, it is so simple for us to our minds start to wander. And we are in an ADHD era of time right now where we have so many stimuli coming at us from every direction. I don't know about you, Joe, but I had football on yesterday. Mm-hmm. I had Red Zone on one screen, which bounces between games. It's great. Then I had the Lions game on another TV.
Not so great.
It was, if you were a Vikings fan, it would have been fine. But as a Lions fan, not so great. Oh. Then I had my phone in my hand.
Oh.
All these things.
Checking fantasy, too?
All these, yes.
Yeah.
Everything going on at once. We're being inundated with stimuli. And as a result, I think that the idea of just driving and staying focused on the road is not giving our brains what we want. Back to your point about dopamine hits.
Yeah. Our addiction to the phone definitely outweighs our fear of getting busted by Deputy Merrill or anyone else out there.
Oh, I would so bust you.
And getting the $75 fine. So what's the solution to it? Because aside from telling the cops that they need to enforce the law and actively pull people over
right.
who are doing this,
yeah.
I don't think we are going to be able to convince people to put their phone down unless something really bad happens.
The fine's not enough. That's one thing. The fine has to be higher, or the fees, whatever your end payment.
So you don't even think if we had the cops out there enforcing this, that the fine would be enough?
No, they have to enforce it because everybody needs someone in the office that complains about losing $500 over texting and driving.
So are you arguing we should raise the fine, though?
Absolutely, is what I'm saying. You raise the fine and you start enforcing. Because then if Freeway Enrique comes in here, and he's all upset because he's mad because he just got a $500 fine for texting and driving, which would be ironic because he's our traffic guy.
That's like his whole paycheck for the month.
That's exactly what it is. Imagine if he came in here, all of a sudden maybe that would make you go, oh, that's real. Ooh, that hit close to home.
That's like 2 paychecks for me.
Maybe you would be arrogant. And you would think, oh, no, it happened to him, but it won't happen to me. And I think there's some of that. I think when it comes to the addiction of the dopamine hit, I think we're getting the same release, the same chemical releases we get when we eat our favorite sweets or we start working out in the gym or when Joe gets, when he hits the 3-team parlay with a teaser on the cards to blow a fourth quarter lead, whatever that dopamine hit is.
Haven't had a lot of those lately.
That's what we're after. So maybe arrogance goes, wow, I still need my dopamine hit even though it just cost my neighbor $500. So how many times can you lose $500 before you stop texting and driving?
Maybe once.
You think if you got one $500 ticket, you wouldn't do it again?
How much money do you think I have?
I mean, we chastise you publicly. It's embarrassing, but you're still like, I'm still going to do it.
But I haven't gotten the fine yet, and it's not $500
so
either. It's $75.
Shame isn't a big thing for you. So you would need like 8 tickets right now versus my plan where it would be 1 ticket to modify your behavior.
Yeah.
All right. I
don't need any tickets.
I hope the legislators are listening because I just solved a problem that you have not yet solved.
Or they could just deputize you,
God, that would be so great.
Thanks for watching The Chris and Joe Show. Click to see more from Chris and Joe and tap the button in the middle to subscribe to KTAR News.